Thanks a lot for the introduction. I always love the moment when I say, yes, my name is Ewa Pachocka, I'm the HR director at Mars, and then people are surprised saying you are from Mars, not from Venus. Not that exactly my case, I'm from Mars. I've been asked today to tell you in 20 minutes how we build diversity in my organization, and we reach 70% of the women in the leadership team in Central Europe. But I think that if I talk for 20 minutes, it will be boring. So I will try to accelerate my speech, and then you can guys ask some questions. So, where to start with the technology first, I guess? So, as we said, we are one of the biggest privately owned company in the world. And we truly believe what makes us different, apart from beloved brands, and I think that many of you can recognize products you like, all your pets like. Hey, Kata. We are a big international organization, and we truly believe our culture is different. So if people asking me what makes you different, I would say the way we look at the culture is through our principles, our values, through the associate concept and the leadership. We are very much a value-driven company, and it's important for us not only what we do, but also how we do the business and what we stand for. And we have a principles, it's freedom, mutuality, quality, responsibility, and efficiency. And these are the guides how we run the business and how we make decisions. The other part of our culture is we call ourselves at the company associates, so we don't call ourselves employees. That's emphasizing the way we see the relationship with the company. And I remember when I joined the company, I asked one of the most senior person in the unit, what does it mean for you? And the guy who spent then 25 years, he said, I take care of the company is taking care of me. And that's very true. As an associate, we can expect to be trusted, respected, value for every effort we make to our business. And then at the end, it's a leadership. We truly believe no matter what's your position and what's your level in the organization, we all have opportunities to lead, challenge status quo, share our ideas. So the diversity starts also from the top and from the company and the culture which is supporting. We are also very lucky because we have a great sponsors of the diversity and inclusion in our organization. And that's Victoria Mars. It's part of our family of the owners. She's a former board member. Now she is sponsoring the global program, which is called Women in Leadership. And 2 years ago, we had a great opportunity to host the worldwide touring and the listening even in Prague, when we were sharing back what works well at Mars, how we support women, but we also ask the young generation of the ladies what they would need to develop their careers, what Mars should improve. And that's, you wouldn't be surprised, it's a lot about flexibility, it's a lot about family, work-life balance, and also the dual career. And our dear CEO, Grant, he joined a fantastic initiative, which is CEO Initiative for Diversity. This is the global big organization which is providing with the trainings for avoiding conscious bias, for sharing best practices. So we are lucky because the diversity and inclusion and development of women in the organization is somehow supported from the top. I click it quickly. And then I see what do we have here. So as I mentioned, when we When we also think about the diversity at Mars, I'm coming today from Central Europe, which is the beautiful cluster of the 4 countries. It's Czech, Slovakia, Hungary, and Romania. We are based in Prague. When we've been building that cluster, we made a conscious decision that the diversity will be our strength. So we were able to manage having 16 nationalities, 7 different nationalities already at the leadership team, and all possible diversity which is going beyond the gender. So we say we value passports, we value experience, we value also different perspective and a different opinion, because that's also the diversity. It does not mean we all have to think or behave exactly in the same time. I think what is also important for us is, which is also making us unique, is focus on the development and focus on the self-development. So when we see each other from a different unit, different countries, we normally ask, what do you do? Where are you from? How many pets do you have? How you feed your cats? And then the next question is, what's your best next move? What's your career ambition? Kata is laughing, she knows that very well. So that's also part how we are encouraging people to own the career and kind of a progress and be sure what you want to achieve and how the company can support you. On the other hand, there is a very strong global program for line management. We believe that everybody in our organization deserves great line managers. And these great line managers need to develop certain capabilities. And of course, developing talents, having a crucial career conversation is part of it, and goes beyond, obviously, the annual PDP reviews. If I think also and reflect on my own career at Mars, I'm not sure what has been said, as I don't understand a lot in Hungarian, unfortunately. I've been working for that company for 15 years. Majority of that I spent in Poland because I wasn't mobile. I had my other family priorities, and that's why I decided to stay there. But when my son grown up and I felt I can do it, I raised my hand, I said, I'm mobile, what your company can offer me? And that's how the Central Europe opportunity came. So we truly believe that clarity of the choices, but also clarity what you can do, what you can't do, what is your life stage, that's also something what is making us very successful. So how did we achieve it in Central Europe? So obviously we base all these global programs, but we are also very intentional the way we recruit and the way we operate. So part of our recruitment training is the section of it is how we avoid unconscious bias, and we equip our line managers to do it properly. We don't quote. So if someone is thinking that's very great and beautiful diversity right now because we believe in quota, no, we don't. We always believe that the best is always the winner. Whether we plan the career, whether we recruit, the best capabilities, the best cultural fix is the winning opportunity for us. At the Central Europe, we also truly believe in the diversity of the experience. So we attract the young people at the very early stage of their career. We ask them and offer them international assignments, possibility to work in the different departments. We truly believe in the cross-functional move. So if someone from finance wants to go to marketing, we wouldn't say no. We say, what's the reason, what's the purpose, what you want to learn, and obviously we will support. And we also truly believe in coaching and mentoring. So apart from materials, all of us as a leadership team members, we mentor our young talents. So people also, at the very early stage of their career, they have the access to quite a senior leader who can share the stories of the career, who can also share the stories how to develop, what was helping me when I had to pause or change a little bit of my career. So, as you can have a look, that's Mars Leadership Internship Experience. That's our program for young people. You can see a lot of my colleagues from Hungary, from Romania, from Czech also being present in the media. We are very proud of it. 70% in Central Europe, 70% of the leadership team are women. So that's a really fantastic opportunity. I wouldn't take a credit for that. That's what the company does for us, also what the woman and the whole team, how they want to develop themselves. And there is a new addition, a man, he is our GM, and he brought also diversity in terms of the experience, because he is 25 years with Mars, plus another passport, because the guy is from Zimbabwe. Cool. So it's a 10 minutes, I would say. If you have, guys, any questions, I'm happy to answer and clarify, have a conversation, feel more comfortable about having a discussion than the presentation. I think that yes, someone is coming with the mic.
How did you get the buy-in of your CEO?
I think it starts even beyond CEO, so it starts from the family, from the owners of the business. They said diversity and inclusion and the program for women, that's something what is so close to us, so we need to create the space and the program for it.
Okay, so how about, sorry, I'm just thinking of other companies that don't have it. Do you have some top tips on how they can get that buy-in if they haven't got it?
Well, I would say the first time you experience the diversity and then you see how enriching is that, how it supports the business and performance, then you start enjoying it. So there is always this first moment when it has to come, either it's a different nationality, either it's a diversity of experience and whatsoever. That's always this first time. And the first time is proving that it's working, because that's why we do the diversity and inclusion. That's enriching leadership, enriching the empathy in the organization, success, and then it's easier.
Thank you.
You're welcome. There is a question over there.
Hi.
Hey.
How do you select the people who are involved in the program? How do you select those people, those employees who are involved in the global talent or global leadership program or this diversity program, the women leadership program?
So we have different programs. So, for example, the Mars Leadership Program or the Mars Internship Program, that's a program dedicated for young people. When we open the campaign, everybody can apply and can go there. Then we have, as I said, we call it Everyday Great Line Manager, or we say everybody deserves a great line manager. That's also a program which is every line manager is eligible, or even I would say it's mandatory for us. So we have to develop, we are measured also against that, how good line managers we are. Then the other programs, of course, it depends on the specificity. Women in Leadership, it's a program to develop the next generations of the women. So we also look at that, who is already in the pipeline, who is next president, who is next CEO of Mars, how many women we have, how many GMs. And when we talk about the development, we always look at that, you develop for what? What's your best next move? What's your ultimate career goal? And we always look at 2 steps ahead. So can that person be, I don't know, regional president, or can the person be the global president? That's how we select. Any other questions? Super. I don't see any questions. So it looks, guys, that I save 5 minutes from the time. So enjoy the rest of the conference. That was very nice to sharing this story with you, and I hope then you will have a lovely rest of the day. Thank you. Bye bye.